All right, y'all, welcome back. So, as you can tell, I went ahead and shoved my old bed in here. In the last video where I took some measurements and took the tint off of the windows, I kind of measured this and it doesn't fit perfectly. And a lot of you guys said just stick a couple of 2x4s on the bottom. I had intended to do that, but I went ahead and shoved this in here and it fits okay enough. Doesn't go all the way up to the wall, I'll show you guys that, but it works just fine. So I'm pretty stoked on that. We'll rock that for a few days anyways. I brought more moving blankets. I've got a couple right here that we'll go ahead and put out on the floor. I don't have this thing on blankets itself, and that's about as far as it'll go. It starts hitting right here. So it's good enough for a couple of nights, but I feel like I should have probably did the carpet or did put the moving blankets down before I got out here, but it's all right. Got some junk with me. I got my cooler. I picked up a new chair because I broke my old one. We don't need these tonight. Let's go ahead and get down. Dang, well, dang. Got ourselves a fire pit, and somebody was nice enough to leave a bunch of wood laying here, so we're gonna go ahead and get that stuff started. I brought my heater with because I wasn't sure where I was going to end up. No plug-ins here though. It is going to be a cold one tonight. I guess all I really need is a fire starter, right? I may have underestimated how cool it's going to be out here this evening. I'm surprised they left this wood out here. This one's definitely wet, as you can tell. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get this going, but we'll try. And I have a fire starter stick in it too. Yeah, it's pretty wet. All right, well that does its thing. Let's try to get these moving blankets laid underneath the bed. It might be easy to just pull it all the way out. Not having much luck. Yeah, just something better to kneel on also. Better than nothing, right? Broke it. Well, I knocked off piece of trim. All right, that'll be good for a few nights. Guess I can just shove these under here. It's so hard to reach anything right now. Oh. I tweaked my back earlier today, carrying my cooler. There's the joys of getting old for you. Well, the fire's going. For a drink tonight, I picked up a Kona longboard island lager. I've had some stuff from Kona before. I don't know if I've had this one or not. Probably at this point. It says, ride a wave of crisp refreshment that's as smooth as a surf break at iconic Waikiki Beach. So chill you'll want to come back again and again. Paradise is just a sip away. One life, right? Pretty sure I've had something from Kona before. Yeah, I may have definitely underestimated the weather today. Not too shabby. I do have a bunch more clothes I can put on, and I got my coat and everything with me, but I'll have to give you guys a temp check. I think the low tonight is like 25. I did bring a propane heater with me. I've got my Mr. Buddy, or my Buddy heater. So hopefully that works out for us, I guess. And an old Walmart chair. There we go. Giant cup holders. Not too shabby. Yeah, I broke one of the legs on the old chair. Probably could have fixed it, but I think it's still in the back of my old truck. Why don't we take a wander before the sun goes down? There's a little trail right over here, and it looked like there was a little bridge. Oh, my back, my lower back. I'm knocking my back. I do it every once in a while where I pop something in my lower back, and then it's like I kind of walk like hunched over. Usually takes a few days to get better, but I carried my cooler down the steps this morning and I set it down. I bent over and set it down, and I heard something in my lower back pop, so tight. But here we go, yeah, just a little mowed trail. I think there's another campsite over there, but I thought I spotted a little bridge over here. Some big old trees. They are pretty big. They ain't looking too healthy. Yeah, there it is. Just a little bridge. There is water under it, surprisingly. That's kind of neat. It's very shallow. I don't think there'd be any fish in it. Not this cold time of year. Maybe in the summer. But the dam for the lake is right up there, if you guys can't tell. So this must be coming off the spillway. Yeah, you walk right through here. And there's one fire pit. Not too shabby, I guess. But it's kind of neat. Yeah. Not at all a bad view. I'd be interested to see what this looks like after a good rainstorm. I bet it gets pretty full in here. Just from the way the brush and whatnot looks like. Oh, I gotta go sit down. Dang old dang. Oh, I probably got some Advil with me. Yeah. It's like I need to pop my back, but I can never pop my back, my lower back. When I do this, I just gotta give it a couple of days. But like, if you can't tell, like it's almost hard to take a full breath. Ah, the joys of aging. But we'll just hang out for a while and enjoy the fire. The sun is about down behind me already. I want to give you guys a quick temp check if I can. Only got 1 bar of 4G here. It's currently 40 degrees and we have a low of 25 tonight. Said it currently feels like 31. So it's gonna get below freezing for the next like 10 days. It doesn't look like we'll have a night above freezing. We're definitely there, and possibility of snow coming up in a few days. So fingers crossed that happens. I'm excited for some snow. It's cold. We can set that over there for now. So I grabbed my heater. Made sure this worked already. We're gonna give this thing a couple of minutes. I do have a detector in here, a CO detector, CO2 or carbon monoxide alarm. And this bed isn't sealed at all. Turn that thing on high. All right, well, we warmed it up in here a little bit. I got the pilot light going. My feet are still cold. Should have probably brought some thicker socks along with me. But we'll just set that guy down over yonder. So I grabbed my big tote, if you guys can see that. And this has my stove in it. I haven't used the stove. I haven't used any of this in months. Just a bunch of junk in here now. Lots of junk. Don't even remember what I have in here. That's what we need though. And some good old cast iron. Why don't I put all this junk back in there? Might use these. So I've got a bunch of food in here. We've got some spinach, baby spinach. This is all washed and ready to go. We got some tortillas. Some salsa, Newman's Own salsa. We've got a couple of eggs in here. Some tater chips. What else? Pepper jack cheese. And some sliced turkey. And that's it. Let's grab another cerveza though. So we're gonna make some turkey wraps, kind of Thanksgiving-ish, I guess you could say. If you guys celebrate that, it's about to be Thanksgiving here in the United States of America. And this is something that my wife found. It's like an Instagram. She found it on Instagram, and she's made it a couple times, and it's pretty tasty, but I've never done it. Let's see if I can open my beer. I can see my breath again already. It's cold in here. Oh, I got some butter in there. I think that was the last thing. A little bit of butter. All right. Let's get this thing going if we can. That is not going to start. Oh, come on. Get that pan warming up a little bit. Well, while that's melting down, I've got some eggs in here in my little thing. We're gonna just beat these eggs up. We'll do probably 3 eggs. Turn that down a little more, getting ahead of myself. Of course, don't have a trash bag going. Always use a knife to whisk your eggs. It's the most appropriate thing, right? We're leaning a little bit in the truck here. Leaning backwards, which is good. Forwards. Alright, tortillas are ready. Alright, toss our eggs in there. Just going to go ahead and toss a tortilla right on top of that, which is too big for our pan. You ideally want a tortilla that's the same size as your pan. We'll go ahead and try to get that all over it. Yeah, I got tortillas that were too big. This is not going to turn out very well. I'll tell you that right now. The tortilla is supposed to really like sit inside the egg. This ain't going to turn out right, but it'll be okay. Probably flipped it a little early. Like I said, I've never made these before. Yeah, this is bad. My wife makes them look really nice. Yeah, there's a big hunk of egg just stuck to one spot. It's not supposed to look like that, but it's okay. I am not a professional. We'll take a bunch of our baby spinach on here. This is pre-washed and whatnot. Get her on there. Do a couple slices of cheese. And we'll do a few slices of our turkey breast here. It's like 6 slices on there. That's really all it takes. But you ideally want a pan that's slightly bigger than your tortilla. Go ahead and just shut that off. I got a plate. I've got a plate in here. Gotta get all that egg out of there. And then, how's that look? We're gonna do our best to try to roll this thing up like a wrap. Look at that. You know, it didn't honestly turn out too bad. My wife's definitely looks better when she makes it. But I gotta say, that looks pretty good to me. And it's steaming hot. All melty in there. Yeah, this looks good. All right, we've got ourselves a little bit of salsa. I'm gonna shake that salsa up. Oh, my hands are all greasy. What is this? Newman's Own black bean and corn, chunky. What do I do with my silverware? Oh, it's right here. I don't know where anything is. Oh, geez. We'll just get a couple of scoops of that. That looks great. So I guess maybe this is a take on a Will It Burrito episode. And I can tell you that that'll burrito. Yeah, that's tastes absolutely amazing. And a little bit of turkey for Thanksgiving. You can use any kind of lunch meat. I mean, you can do this kind of anyway. It's just a different way to make the tortilla. And the egg on the tortilla is amazing. I don't know if there's like a specific name for this, but turkey egg wrap, I don't know. But that's where it's at. And you got to think there's 3 eggs in there. It's a good meal. I did bring some chips to snack on, but I don't think I'm going to need those. It's like a perfect turkey. I mean, it's on the lines of a breakfast burrito. You could definitely do this as more like a breakfast burrito if you made like sausage or eggs and hash browns and whatnot, and then cook the tortillas like this instead of scrambling up a bunch of eggs. You could do like bacon wraps. Even the spinach would probably be good with the bacon. Just do it exactly the same way, but put bacon in it. That was amazing. Yeah. But yes, my advice, make sure your pan is bigger than the tortilla is. Really, you almost want it the exact same size. My tortillas were quite a bit larger than the pan. I didn't think they were going to be that big, but cheers, y'all. All right. Oh, fuck. Oh. My back is not doing good. Crawling in and out of here has not helped me this evening. Oh. But I got everything cleaned up. Threw the stove and everything back in the back seat. I'm gonna get myself something to watch on the tube here and lay down, try to relax my back a little bit. What do we got? I downloaded Prometheus. I'll see if I can look up what this movie is about. I have seen it before, but it has been a long time. I saw it in theaters, so if that gives you any indication of how long ago it's been. It's from 2012, and for the bio on IMDb it says, following clues to the origin of mankind, a team finds a structure on a distant moon, but they soon realize they are not alone. It's a good movie. It's a little bit weird, and like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen it. It's directed by Ridley Scott, but I'm gonna try to relax and watch this. Oh, I could probably turn that heater off. I only have one pillow in here. Usually I have 2.
Glitch, man. Pings, glitch, life form. What the fuck?
Based on behavior.
Oh. Oh. Great movie. It really kind of makes you think about the possibilities of different things, I guess. Oh, man. I just want to lay down. Hope my back feels better when I wake up. Shove my coat back there. Yeah, you guys probably can't see it very well. No, I'm sure you can't, but there's a couple inches on each side of my bed. So yeah, I want to make it fit in here a little bit nicer. Oh, just turn that heater on. Oh. Get these windows closed. Oh. Just crash out. It's been a nice one tonight. I'll give you one last temp check. It's currently 29, feels like 25. We're gonna drop a couple more degrees tonight, so it's gonna be a little chilly. I should have probably brought my heavier bag, but I can crank this heater on. If I wake up and I'm cold, I'll be all right. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh, jeez. Good morning, y'all. Oh, it's cold in here. And the windows are all frosty. God. Oh. Evo. Oh, let me give you some light. Ooh. Oh, man. Yeah, there's frost all over the inside of the windows from my breath. Oh. The sun is just starting to come up out there. Oh, turn this heater on. But yeah. It's a little frosty in here. Just a little bit. That'll melt it all really quick. It's just gonna be a wet mess. Slept all right. A couple of times I rolled over and I know I woke up just because, like, my back. Doesn't feel too terrible right now, though. Oh, man. Just shut itself off again. My big camera battery is dead too, so I'm just being mad at my camera right now. But we got coffee. Oh, heave ho. Oh, try to stand up straight. Yeah, my back's still jacked up. Just trying to get this thing turned on. Alright. Well, I got the camera plugged in. Hopefully it's gonna stay going for more than 10 seconds. Or it will see my fits of furious rage. Yeah, my truck says it's 24 degrees out. And my windows are all frosty. Well, one of the first real cold nights of the season, and we survived it just fine. It's good to have a propane heater like that with you if you don't have anything else. I know that there has now become some heated blankets available that you can just plug into a USB outlet, like you don't need the big 12-volt round, so I might look into one of those. You know, I don't think it's something that you would run all night, but could be beneficial. We'll see what happens. I believe Kyle has one. But other than that, it was a good night. Once again, if you all celebrate Thanksgiving and all that stuff, happy holidays as far as that goes. And we've got some truck stuff that showed up in the mail. So, can't see. So, we might get into that stuff the next episode. We'll see what we actually get done. Kind of need to be ahead a little bit before we dive into the back of the truck and try to build that out, because it's going to take me a couple of days. But cheers, y'all. The coffee is strong, but nice and tasty. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit.